Yes, sir.
What of all, the major topic is networking basics, of course, service desk and other things also there, but it is a very big topic. So we're going to start with that basic topic. Okay. This is our networking topic. So I'm going to start with the networking topic. Or my notes only. Some part of notes. We'll see one by one. So networking basics. So why we need a network? Why we need a network? Okay. Why we need a network? So we'll see it is. I have a data in my system. I want to share this data so then other people can able to access my data. Maybe I have a printer in my network. So people can able to, without going to the printer, so they can able to give from their system. Maybe there is an information I want to share through email. Or maybe I have to send a message in the network to other persons for communication purpose. Okay. So instead of in the olden days, what we will do, we'll copy data into the floppy disk and carry the floppy disk data and set into another system. Then we'll copy back to that system and we take a printout. Okay. Or maybe if someone is needed data, so then what he will do, we'll copy into the floppy disk, then CD-ROM came, then pen drives came, then we used copy. Of course, internet network, these have become more famous. Now we can able to share a lot of things through internet nowadays. Like I can share my class recordings through YouTube, right? I can learn a lot of things from YouTube. Like people are sharing movies, some jokes, or maybe material important one, like for learning purpose. Okay, web related communication we are doing, right? So w3schools.com, okay, java.tpoint.com, including what I'm sharing the document is also part of same thing only. Okay, so this java.tpoint.com, I want to learn something, I can learn from it. Okay, so for example, I want a news, then I can see what are the new trending news right now it is available. Or I will go to the YouTube, then I will find different news things or maybe learning related one. Okay, so what happened here it is, how it is all possible, how it is all this possibility because of network. Okay, so what is the purpose of network is to share information or a data or a resources between the devices. What we need is a network. Without network, we can't share it. We can't send a email. You can't send message. Okay, it can't access the data, right? Accessing resources. So we can do with the network on. Okay, this is what purpose of network. What is the use of network is to share information, data, or resources between the devices. We need a network. But to share information, data, or resources, we need a network. Okay, what is meant by communication through network means different communications, email communication, Okay, instant messaging communication, web-related communication, websites, web-related communications, right? Now I'm presenting, right? So you can able to hear me, you can able to see my screen. I like that it is. I can share my screen, right? Through Microsoft Teams application. Okay, through network only. Okay, different communications, sharing of screen, voice, video, live chats. Okay, different kind of communications, sharing of information through different things, different ways of communication, file downloading. Okay, upload a file into my file server, so then you can able to download it. Okay, this is also a kind of communication only. To communicate, we need a network, different types of communication. Then we'll start with some basic definitions of network. What is the first? What is network? What is this network? Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. What is a network? Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. I have a device, for example, A is there, B, C device is there, they are connected. Now I created a one network. This is one network. Okay, this is one network. So in the network, people can able to share their information, share their files and resources. This is one network. Similarly, there is a different networks also there. Similarly, there is a different networks, not only your network, right? So in this world, there is a lot of networks also there. Right? Different networks also there. These are all different networks. Yeah. The first thing is, again, what is a network? Interconnection of two or more devices is a network. And what is meant by networking? Communication between these interconnected devices. If I can able to send information, like send a message or share a data, so then other people can able to access it, right? It means I'm communicating from A to B or A to C like that. So this is what communication means, communication between interconnected devices called a networking. Okay, so this is another network. We can able to communicate from here to here, here to here, there to here. Okay, here to here, can communicate because of network is there. So then you can do networking communication. You can able to do it. Okay, next. What is internetwork? You have different networks. For example, your YouTube is in one network. Your Google is in another network. Facebook is in another network. Right? Different networks. But how we can able to communicate? So we have a different networks here. These networks are connected and created another network, right? Like this. Okay. So this is, you are connecting different networks. We call it as the internetwork. Internetwork. And you are able to communicate from this device to this device. Like this, you will do communicate from here to this, here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Finally, you reach to the destination. Okay. So maybe you want to communicate from here to here, then comes to this like this. Okay. It means the communicating between the different networks, we call it as a internetworking. Once again, what is network? Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Communication between these interconnected devices is called a networking. Internetwork. What is internetwork? Connection of two or more networks is a internetwork. Communication between these different networks is called a internetworking. Of course, for network or internetworking, we need a different devices like hubs, switches, routers, modems, like that. Okay. Hubs and switches are used to create a network. Networking, internetworking is required a router for an internetworking. It's internetworking device. It make a communication between different networks. Okay. Understand, guys? That is what is network, networking, internetwork, and internetworking. What is internet? What is internet? Internet is a public source. No one is owner of the internet, but there is a internet service providers are there. Okay, they are maintaining the internet by connecting these networks of network. What is internet? Networks of network. All public networks are connected. So then we can access different resources like you will access gmail.com, facebook.com, youtube.com, google.com, right? These are all we can able to access because of internet. Internet is a public, so publicly we can able to access. These are all connected in different networks, but we are what is internet is networks of network. It is connecting different networks together and become one single. Okay, so that is what internet. What is intranet? What is intranet? What is intranet? Communication within the network, within your private network. If you are able to communicate and sharing information within your network, it means intranet. Okay, it is called a intranet. It's a local, private. Okay, so you're accessing your own web server. For example, I have my own in our 70s. We have our own server room is there, data center. So in that one, I have a server, so I can able to access it. So it is an intranet through intranet. So I have a laptop and your Ravan sir also has a laptop. So I will share the data in the private network. So we don't require internet, just we need a network. So that type of communication is intranet. Intranet means local private network. Internet means public, global. Okay. Internet is global. Intranet is local. Internet is public. Okay. And intranet is private. Okay. That's the difference between intranet and internet. Guys, understand difference?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Ethernet, in the olden days, maybe still people are asking this question or not, I don't know, but some questions they ask, what is the difference between Ethernet and internet? Ethernet is a device. You are using a mobile phone, right? From mobile phone, you are connecting to your Wi-Fi router, and through Wi-Fi router, you are connected to internet, and then you are able to access, right? So to connect from your mobile phone to your Wi-Fi router, so inside your mobile phone, there is a NIC card. There is a NIC inside, built-in NIC, okay, for connecting. Like that, you have a laptop. In laptop, there is a wide connecting point. You can see, laptop or desktop. So we can connect it to the network with a wire. Okay. So the socket is there, no? That socket built in inside, there is a Ethernet. Okay. There is Ethernet. It's a NIC card. It is also a NIC card. Okay. It's a network adapter. We can connect to the LAN communication. From LAN, you can connect it to your internet. That's a separate part. But to connect your desktop or laptop through cable, so that's the socket you are seeing. So the socket actually belongs to the Ethernet card, which is mostly built inside your desktop and laptop only. Okay. Also called as LAN card. Okay. Which you are using to connect your LAN network using UTP or STP cables. Okay. So Ethernet is simple. It's an NIC card. It's a LAN card to connect your device in the network using cables. That is Ethernet. It's a device, physical device. But intranet and internet is not a physical devices. It's a concept. It's just like a how you are connecting, how you are communicating. Okay. So as we said, we are able to connect devices, right? We are connecting devices. Different ways you can able to connect the devices. Okay. Someone connect one device to another device directly. One computer to another computer directly they can connect it. Some people will connect all the devices to the cable. Some people connect all the devices to a single backbone cable. Some people connect all the devices to there is a switch or hub device. Some people connect each and every device to all other devices. Different ways you can able to connect it. Okay. So based on what way you are connected, which way you are connected. So that is called a physical topology. Which way you are connecting the devices is called a physical topology. Different physical topologies are there. Bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, hybrid topology, point-to-point topology, point-to-multipoint topology, tree topology, like different topologies. So out of that one, very important topologies, bus, ring, mesh, star, extended star, and hybrid topologies. Okay. Here it is. You have a devices. You have a devices and you are connecting these devices to a backbone cable. Yeah, a backbone cable, like generally they use coaxial cable. Generally they use a coaxial cable. So this is what it is called as a bus topology. So we are all these devices are communicating through this backbone cable only. Okay. A is communicating to B through this backbone cable only. Just send a packet to here and send a packet to here like this. A want to communicate it to C, that will also go through this backbone cable. B want to communicate it to E, so it will go to the backbone cable. Okay. It is very easy to configure, but difficult to troubleshoot. So this is a bus topology. It is very easy to configure, difficult to troubleshoot. Okay, for configuration, just you need a backbone cable and you have to connect it to the backbone cable. You know, in our olden days, only, maybe you're a young generation, maybe you don't know, but mostly maybe your parents may know it's better. Okay, we have a cable TV system is there. Now we are using dish antennas. That is also become lesser nowadays. Why? Because of everything comes in the internet only. Okay, people who are want to watch daily serials also, it is come in our Hotstar, G5. If you have these two, means daily serials will cover maximum Ma TV, and other one is like a Star, Ma, all these things will cover. G will cover in a G5. Okay, so people like us, like we need a Netflix and Amazon Prime for movies. Okay, that is okay. Okay. Or no specifications, then go for Geo Cinema also there. Okay. Yesterday only I realized. Okay. So it is yes. Okay, so in the olden days, what we use, the cable TV guy has a satellite station. So he has a satellite receiver. He receive all the channels. Then he will split these channels into different. He'll receive it. Whatever he is receiving is split into the channels and sent through the a coaxial cable. The cable passes over the different houses, and those who are subscribed, he will make a connectivity, like using some T connectivity, small boxes he will install. Again, they will run the cable in for their TVs. Okay, using BNC T cables are there. Okay, it's very simple to configure, but difficult to troubleshoot. Why it is difficulty is there? Where is the difficulty? In case this backbone cable is down, some point the cable is cut. So what happened? Further communication stops. You can't communicate further. A, B, C communicating each other, but ABC cannot communicate to DE. Okay, so you have to figure it out. You have to find out where is an issue. Then only we can able to repair it. For that one, if it is a very lengthy network, it's very difficult to find. You have to search one by one, entire cable you have to search it. Okay, so that's it. It is difficult to troubleshoot. Yes, understand bus topology. Okay. Another way of connecting devices is like this. A device is connected to another device, and other device is connected to another device, other device is connected to another device, and finally the last device is connected to the first device. You see, it's look like a closed circuit. So they call this one as a which topology? Ring topology. Okay. So for example, this is A, B, C, D, E. So A is connected to B, B is connected to C, C is connected to D, D is connected to E again connected to A. For example, you want to do A to D communication. A to D communication. So what happened? A will send to the B, B will send to the C, and C will send to the D. So D will receive and D want to reply to the A. So what happened? So D send it to E send it to A. Means it is clockwise or anti-clockwise direction it will communicate. It's all depends upon the built-in configurations. You have to configure each and every device so how they should communicate each other. Of course, it is also easy to configure, but configuration is required for each and every device. Okay. And here, if in case this cable is down, so what happened? Again, C and D communicate each other, D to E, D to A, and A to B, it will communicate. Okay. B or A means cannot communicate it to this side. It means B want to communicate it to C, no, it cannot able to communicate. B want to communicate it to D, it cannot able to communicate. But D want to communicate to B, it will communicate. Okay, no reverse order here. Okay, this side or that side is not there. Or a device is down, same. A can communicate it to B, but they can't communicate it to D. A can communicate, E can communicate it to A. This is there, good. But it want to communicate, this is not there. Okay, same problem. If any wire or a device is down, so the one way of communication is down. One way of communication is down. So for that one, they find a solution called a double ring topology. It means one way it is forward, another way is reverse, means clockwise, another one is anti-clockwise purpose. Means both clockwise you can communicate, anti-clockwise wise also you can communicate. Means A to D, so it will communicate from A, E, D directly. D to A, again D, E, A we can communicate. This is called a double ring topology. Okay. So what are the other difficulties? So one is troubleshooting is difficulty. When issues occur, when cable is cut, so we have to find it. If somewhat it is communicating, somewhere it is not communicating. So you have to find out what is happening. Next one is difficult to scalability. Scalability means one more device is newly added. For example, F device is added. Again, you have to change the entire path and configuration. Entire path configuration, you have to change it. It's very difficult to scalability. You can't increase number of devices here. Once it is defined, how many number of devices, so that is the last one. Okay. That is a part of your ring topology. Okay. Understand, guys, bus and ring topology. Here in this one, I'm connecting every device to all other devices. Connecting every device to all other devices. So which topology it is? Anybody guesses? Anyone guess?
Star.
It is mesh topology. Okay. It is a mesh topology. Every device is connected to all other devices. Most of the people, for their easy convenience purpose, they put a star and then we'll put a devices here. Okay. And they will do it like this because it's very easy to write like this. And because of out of all topologies, we have a star topology also there. So what we think, because we are seeing this Christmas star, we thought it is star topology. Guys, no, it is mesh topology. Good, good. This is a mesh topology. What is mesh topology? Every device is connected to all other devices. Configuration is complex and very difficult to scale. Okay, why complex? More number of devices increases, each device need more interfaces to connect. More interfaces to connect. So that's it is complexities increases. Not only that one, it's a complex to troubleshoot. Complex to troubleshoot. Okay, means more number of cables. For example, this cable is down, only A to B communication stops, but remaining A to other communication is going on. For example, this device is down, C is down, means except C, all remaining will communicate each other. So we should find out where is an issue. If there is an issue means we have to find out where is exactly an issue, we can able to resolve it. So complex to configure, complex to troubleshoot. But it is redundant. Redundant. Just I told one thing, that is, if this cable is down, no problem. Other devices will communicate. One way or other way, communication is there. Okay. These mesh topologies also means bus and ring and mesh topologies. We are not using nowadays in our regular LAN network. In regular communication, we are not using bus, ring, and mesh topologies. But mesh topology having a redundancy means one path is down, no problem. Other path is available to communicate. So in a core routing places, core servers like a SAN storage related SAN storage, that is mesh topology, they use it. Okay, because it is highly available, compulsory high availability services required, where you need a fault tolerances, high availability of services required. There follow the mesh topology. So they connect the different servers together, okay, in a mesh topology manner. So one server is down or one cable is down, still people can able to access that services. Even a core networking, ISP service providers, internet service providers are there now. So they're also having main core routers, which is connected to a lot of other networks also. From our home, only Wi-Fi router. Think like that. There's so many houses, like there is a 50 houses having connected to one router. Again, that type of connectors are connected to so many other routers. So they are connected to whole one router. But that router is down, main router is down. Out that is required communication for there is 1,000 devices or 1,000 houses required to be communicated. But it is everything should go through this one single router only, final core router. If that is down, all will get a disconnected. So what they will do? They add some more additional routers. If one router is down, no problem, take another path to reach the destination. Okay. So in the core routing places, okay, core servers related, SAN storage related, they use the mesh topology, not in the regular communication. And it is very difficult to scale also. Scaling means adding more devices. Example, scaling, adding more devices. I'm adding one more device. It means everything, okay, entirely every device, again additional adapter, and they have to connect it to this device. Okay, so it is more complex. So complex to scale also. Complex to configure, complex to troubleshoot, complex to scale.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, will you provide notes for us or do we need to note?
Yeah, we have a notes. This is a notes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I shared one link now.
Yes, sir.
In that only it is there.
Okay, sir.
You can access from any time, anywhere. Okay. From your mobile
Okay.
phone also you can access. So you don't require the docs inside. I mean, MS Office also not required.
Okay, sir.
After my courses completion, if you want, you can download as a PDF also. Okay. And you can keep it and it is useful for your referral. PDF can be open any place, man. So that's not. I have written for few things I will write guarantee. For few things I may not, but mostly concentrate on explanation. Okay. And I'm recording this section, this part. Okay. Once I record, once session completed, okay, maybe evening or any time I'm free, I will upload into a YouTube. Okay. I will share the link to access from it. If you want any other of my previous sessions, you can type my name here, like Latif Shaik. This is my wall picture. And it can you see Latif Tech Notes? You can see Latif Tech Notes. In this Latif Tech Notes, we can see all my previous batch videos, not very recently. Okay, but you want to recently go to the playlist. All these H's are related to the H's. H generally, HRN generally for HCL batches only. Okay. NSD means it is cognizant batches, but H is, so you can go to that H list. Go to H11 is the best option. Go to H11 because in H11 I completed a lot of topics here, max to max material is here. Anytime you have a free time, guys, you can go through it based on any topic. You can start. But thing is, almost all every video is a lengthy one only, not a small one. Okay, 1 hour, half an hour to 1 hour, little more than 1 hour also there, 1.5 hour. Some are higher. Okay, and also I will give you some of tips, some links to follow. That is also very easy. So that time, if you want anything, if you miss something in my notes, If you want to write separately, also you can note down that time, like in the class, whatever our class. So that is anything you're missing, you can note down later. Okay. Parallelly writing is, it will take a lot of time to do. Okay. Next one is the devices. What we are doing is we take a devices, connecting these devices to a centralized device. We are connecting all the devices to all our computers to a centralized device. This centralized device can be hub, or a switch. We'll discuss about devices anyway. Can be hub or a switch. These are centralized device. So they are having a port connectivity. So we are connecting to this. Okay. This topology, what we call it as star topology. This is actually star topology. Even I got a doubt earlier, that is, this is happily star mark is there, but this is not having any, or Christmas star mark is not there. Okay. So I got a doubt, then finally understand that is, star is going to shine, right? There is a one star, it is providing shining, its rays are spread over. So like this is a central star and these are the rays. Maybe because of that one, they put this topology is a star topology. What is star topology? All devices are connected to a centralized device called a hub or a switch. So all are communicating each other. All are communicating each other through this centralized device. For example, you want to communicate from A to B. A send a packet to this hub or a switch. From there, B will get the packet and B receive the packet. You want to communicate from D to E. Then D send a packet to this hub or a switch. From there, D will receive from switch to E. So this is our star topology. What is the advantage? Easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot. Star topologies are easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot. And
Sir,
easy
what
to
kind of
yeah, tell
sir
me.
what kind of data that can we like transfer, sir? Like exchange between the devices by using hub.
Uh, Anything like you can share the folders, like accessing other system data, like sharing other system data or their printers, okay, or maybe if it is any server is there in between, then the server related communication like web server communication, mailing communication internally, okay, or any communication between, like a sharing of printers, any communication we can do, sharing of folders or okay. Okay, good. Yeah,
Hey
tell me.
Latif, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, can we go more in that? That means basics are enough, or shall we go to the BGP and EIGRP, RIP?
No, no, no,
We
no,
can learn
no,
all those things as well.
no. We are not going to depth of any routing like RAP, AGRP, OSPF, and
Yeah,
not a CCNA training. Okay, not a
NATing.
CCNA, CCNA. Only
Uh,
networking essentials.
uh,
Importance of protocols are there. That's only in a routing part, only very basic one. Okay,
yeah, okay,
not
Latif.
for CCNA, because what they want is understanding of networking things, how these
Yeah,
devices are connecting.
basics are enough.
Basics are enough.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Latif.
That will take 1 month time training. Definitely.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. So what I said, it is very easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot. Easy to configure means simply take a devices and connect it through this hub or a switch, right? That is easy to configure. What is easy to troubleshoot? For example, this cable is disconnected. No problem. Other devices will communicate each other. Only they can't communicate it to this specific device. For example, it's a D device. For D device related, we can't communicate. Remaining communication is still going on. For example, one device is down. One device is down. No problem. Only for that device only we can't able to communicate. And in this hub array switch, there is a LED indication. In the hub array switches, if you see any if you type switch compulsory, put a networking there, so then only it will understand networking switch. Otherwise, it will go to your electrical switches. Hubs array switches, so there is an LED indication. Okay, on the port or maybe side of that all, so there is a LED indication. So then when there is an indication like a LED is off, means link is disconnected, device is not working, like that. We can understand and we can able to troubleshoot according to it. Okay, there's a LED indications. So where it is connected and which port and what is their LED indication, based on that we can understand and we can able to troubleshoot. See, that is LED indication. So it is very easy to understand where is the issue and what is the issue, and we can easily troubleshoot. So easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot. And I told about this wire is disconnected, our device is down, right? What about this central device is down? Entire hub or a switch is down. Either you use hub or maybe switch, but entirely the device is down. What happens? Entire communication is stops. It means all these 5 devices or 10 devices or 20 devices are connected to a switch. That switch is down. So all will disconnected. So all disconnected means somewhere it is, where it is a problem, switch problem mostly. So we'll go to the switch place and see what happened. It is showing power LED is not blinking, switch is down. So remove the switch and reconnect with the another switch. Okay, then you can troubleshoot. Okay, so easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot. We can understand where is an issue means you can easily fix it. Okay, so otherwise we can't do it. Okay. Easy to configure, easy to troubleshoot, and easy to scale. Easy to scale. What is the scaling means? You are able to connect more devices or not? Are we able to connect more devices or not? That is the scaling, right? So in a ring topology and mesh topology, when you want to add a new device, entire configurations, entire cable connectivities. So these things you have to do. It's very difficult to scale. Okay, but here it is simple. You take another switch, for example, a switch port having 24 port switches. You can connect 24 devices, but you have a 40 devices are there, 40 computers are there. How to connect it? You take two switches. You take two switches, connect 20 systems into one switch, 20 system to another switch. Okay, and connect it from there to here like this. Okay, you can connect from here to here. So then these devices will communicate it to these devices automatically. So it is become one single network only. Earlier both are separate segments. Now everything is single segment only. So we can able to, so you can extend our network. Okay, extend your network. You can connect more number of devices, irrespective of what is your switch size. It may be 24 switch or 48 number port switch. But you have more number of devices, more switches, more connectivities, you can extend. This is called a extended star. Extended star. We are extending our star topology to higher. Okay. So these are the major topologies. Okay. So bus topology, ring, mesh topology, star, extended star topology. These are the major topologies in the network. Hybrid. Hybrid means it's a combination of two topologies. Like this is a point to point, but this is a mesh topology also, hybrid topology. This is tree topology. See, there is a backbone wire, and to connect a backbone wire, there is a different topologies. For example, you take a Zio or Airtel. So they have a one backbone fiber optical cable, and to the fiber optical cable, they are connecting to another some junction points. From there, we are getting connected to our home internet. Okay, through fiber optical cable to our home, and that is to Wi-Fi router. And we are connecting to our Wi-Fi router, and we are accessing, right? So it's like a tree only. Actually, we are in the part of tree. Means different topologies are connected to one backbone wire for communication purpose. It's like a tree topology. Another one is point to point. Point to point means one device to another device connectivity, direct connectivity. One device, like one computer to another computer, point to point. Generally say router to router. For example, I'm in a Hyderabad office, and New Jersey, our main office is there. I'm connecting from here to there through WAN connectivity. From my router to that router, I'm connecting through WAN. And from this point to that point, we are able to communicate. It is a point to point. Okay. Point to multi-point. For example, in New Jersey, head office is there. In Hyderabad, one branch office. In Bangalore, another branch office. Maybe in Sydney, another branch office is there. Singapore, another branch office. Think like that. Okay. So you have multiple branch offices. From one main branch office to multiple branch offices connectivity. One point to multiple points you are connecting. That is, we can say like that one. Exactly say point to multi-point is like a satellite. Like a satellite. One satellite. Okay. One satellite will connect it to multiple devices, right? So you have one satellite, for example, a TV channel satellite station is there, one satellite, right? It is connected to all us, right? You take a Airtel D2H, or maybe you have taken so many are there. I didn't remember any. Nowadays, lot of gun, right? Videocon D2H. Okay. So what they are doing is one satellite is we are all receiving signal from it. In a future now still running or not running, we don't know, but mainly in India, we are not having that. Starlink, satellite based internet company. Our internet is fiber optical based. The entire world is communicating through underwater fiber optical cables we are connecting. Okay. That is the point. But in a Starlink, what is they said, like we can connect through satellites. We can communicate through satellites. It's a cheaper and faster communication, high speed bandwidth we can able to communicate, as they are claiming, but still not implemented in the entire world. So we can communicate on that, we don't. But basically, the point to multi-point means one point is sending other things, which is we are receiving it. If it is two-way communication means it's exact communication. It's a one-way communication means it is only broadcasting type of things. Okay. So these are the main physical topologies. And what is the bus topology, how it is connected, what is ring topology, how we are connecting ring topology, how it is look like. Okay. Like that, it is very important. And what we are using is star topology. What topology we are using is star topology only. Okay. In all our regular network, we are using star topology. In a core networking, in a server rooms, like between the server or between the routers. So if they require redundancy, they follow this mesh topology or full mesh topology. Full mesh topology means star plus mesh topology, means devices connected to switch as well as they're also connected separately each other. Okay. Guys, understanding? Okay. Supreme Chand is also attended. Okay. We'll add it to us. Guys, understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
So we'll discuss about this small part, which is like a LAN man can kind of stuff. Okay, then we'll see the next part tomorrow. Technical part. Communications are will guide you that one. About next class, we'll see. Okay, this is a very small part. Types of network. Now what we've seen is different topologies. Topology means how we are connecting physically is a topologies, right? But you are connecting 10 devices or 20 devices. How many devices you are connecting? Okay. So then if you are connecting more number of devices, more size increases. Okay. So more size means they are putting a boundaries for that one. Okay. The boundaries with the names. Okay. So for example, you take a small office room, simple office room. Okay. This is your home or maybe office or small room. And you have a devices like a 10 devices, 20 devices are in this room. You are connected together and you form a one network. We can call that one as a LAN network because it's a private, okay, LAN communication. So forget about private or public internet kind of stuff. Simply, these are in your home. Your all devices are connected together and you are communicating each other means if you are communicating each other within that room, it means it is a LAN communication. Okay, wirelessly are connected, it's a WLAN. Okay, switch or hub you are using to connect, it is just a LAN. So the physical size means geographical size wise I'm talking. Originally LAN and WAN is completely different from physical sizes. Okay, but in a physical size, physically the geographical sizes. Okay, so this is one LAN. Or maybe your office is bigger and entire floor is your office. So many devices and you are connected all together and become one single network. That is also geographically we say it is one single LAN. And maybe you have a more number of floors by your organization and then more number of devices in different floors. And those are also become one single LAN means by connectivity, all are connected to one and become one network. It is one LAN only. Or entire building up to the maximum limit is one entire building. We call it as a LAN also. From single room to floor, floor to entire building. This entirely geographically we can say it is single LAN only. Okay. Depends upon how they are connected as one network or a different network. Okay, so that we call it as a one single LAN. Okay, geographically. One floor, one room to one floor to entire building is a LAN. Okay. For example, you take a campuses like your college campus, university campus, some organizational campuses. For example, Tech Mahindra campus. Okay, HCL campuses. You see, there is a lot of buildings, each building having LAN network in their network, own network. For example, you take ECE department, all systems are connected together and become one LAN network. Think like that. Triple E department, mechanical department, CSC department, IT department, different buildings, different LANs. Think like that. And we connect, we combine all these LANs together and become one single large network. Means there are individual LAN networks, and we are connecting these LANs together and make it as a single LAN. So within this network, people can communicate each other. People can communicate each other within that campus only, between the buildings, between their computers, between their devices. They can communicate, they can send a mails, they can do web related communication, file sharing communication, different ways of communication. But the limit is within that campus only. That's what we call it as a campus area network. Campus area network. Understand, guys? CAN and LAN means LAN and CAN. You take a city. This entire city, different people are there, and different departments also there, like a medical department, fire department, electricity department, road department, and normal people, right? For example, I wanted some information, or maybe I want to apply some application, right? So I need a communication between them, between the people, between the different departments in the city, majorly metropolitan cities. So we created a city-wide network. So within the city, people will communicate each other, they share information, they apply different applications, right? Different type of communication. Maybe it's mail communication, web-related communications, or maybe your 10th class result communication. Okay, anything. It's different types of communications, right? Between these devices, we can able to communicate different types of communication. But the communication size within the city only. Within the city, people will can able to communicate, not outside of the city communication. This type we call it as a MAN, metropolitan area network. Means devices, means people can communicate within the city only. It's a separate network. Okay, guys, understand LAN, CAN, that is MAN. On is saying anything. Okay. So when I finish this van also, will now definitely. As I said, my office at New Jersey on location, different geographical location. Another office at Hyderabad, for example, Hyderabad office, different geographical location. They need to share information, right? For example, this is having some database server, main database server. I want to access that database and do something with that one. Okay, or maybe have some web application, web server is there. So I want to access that web server, so then I can do some modifications inside. Okay, so what it is, different geographical location, I want to get connected, right? So how it will get connected? Through WAN connectivity, wide area network. Wide area network is entire global network it is. Okay, it can be public or it can be private. Okay, generally organization to organization, they will connect and communicate private way, but through WAN they will connect it. Okay, if you are connecting publicly, it means you are accessing Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Facebook.com, YouTube.com. These are all we are connecting, but all we are connecting through WAN only, but it is public WAN communication. Okay, not only you, so many people also can access gmail.com. So many people will accessing facebook.com, www.internet.com because of public. Okay, the WAN over public we are connecting. That is called internet. Organization. Okay, our Hyderabad office to New Jersey office or New York office or maybe Singapore office. Direct our servers are connecting to their servers. They're able to send and receive information, sharing information, or synchronizing their data. Okay, so like that, that is pure private but WAN connectivity, wide area network connectivity. It's a global, means different geographical locations you are connecting it. That is what it is, WAN, wide area network. Where is the last one? Yeah, here it is. And one is WAN. Okay. So what is LAN? Local area network. Means the size is maximum one building, one entire building, geographical size wise, it is LAN. From single room to entire floor to entire building is also one LAN. Campus. Within the campus, people can communicate each other. Means in the campus, multiple buildings, so they can communicate each other. And just metropolitan area network, MAN, within the city. Wide area network, different geographical locations. Another interesting, I got different ants are there. Out of all ants, okay, I got two interesting one because this is quite we are using it. One is PAN, personal area network. You are there, your mobile phone, your smartwatch, smart shoes. Okay, we are able to connect through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi hotspots or Wi-Fi direct connectivity. We are able to connect together and make it as a single network, a separate network. That is a personal area. Enter your personal related, smart close. Another one is home area network. Another interesting one is home area network. What is home area network? In your home. So nowadays we are having lot of devices, right? Smart TVs, smart plugs, Alexa, Echo Dot, Google Home Next. Okay, home appliances, smart fridges, refrigerators, smart ACs, okay, smart lights, okay. So different smart things are came. So we can connect all these things together through your simple Wi-Fi router. You can connect it and make it as a one network. Simply can you give a command, turn on your AC, then automatically this devices understand your and it will automatically turn on. Or you can give a timing like at evening 10 o'clock, turn off all the lights, turn on the only AC. Okay, like that. So we can smartness now. We can connect the devices. Okay. Now, simple example, best example for everyone is smart TVs. You can connect it to Wi-Fi. You can access any things related to internet-based applications like Netflix, Amazon Prime. Okay. Aha. So many are there now. Okay. Hotstars. You can do it. So this is a two interesting. One is PAN. Another one is PAN. Local area network. It's a private one. All are private only, guys. Private don't, private not private, leave it. Okay. LAN means it's a local network within the room or within the floor. CAN, it is campus, within the campus people communicate. MAN, within the city. WAN, it is global network. Private to private communication from one geographical location to another geographical location. Or WAN over the public is called the internet. So this is what is. So tomorrow we'll discuss about this SOHO and some other devices. Small changes are there. So right now it is not a time. It is already lunch time. Let's see, and that I am taking. Okay. See about, guys, small things about already I shared this link, so anybody can able to access from their mobile phone or anyone. Okay. They would read about what is networking basics, what is the use of network, different names like network, networking, internetworking. Simply, what is the physical network? What is the physical topologies? Okay. What is this other types of network also? Okay. Up to here we are done. So tomorrow we'll see the remaining part. I will change the backend notes. I will adjust according to our length, but just I copied pasted. In case if you are having a time, also you can look into it. Okay, but later I will change it. Plan is different. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Any questions? Any doubts? Please ask me. Anything you understand, not understand?
Sir, what are the timings for tomorrow's class, sir?
10:15 or 10:30. Between 10:30, before 10:30 only. More generally, it is 10:15 to 10:30. Okay. Any changes, I will inform you immediately, but max to max, it is 10:15 to 10:30. Okay. Same
How
link,
long it takes to complete this technical part?
it will take time. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it for now. So afternoon class, I will inform you. Let's see that one after.